Welcome to my first topic video. Here I'm going to discuss Battlefield vs Call of Duty, the fanboys. Well, I thought I'd make a little rant about the fanboys because both of them make no sense whatsoever. The Battlefield fanboys think just because they have a more realistic game with better support that makes the game better and that they should troll all of the Call of Duty fans. And the COD fanboys think that since their game is easy to play and obviously that the game is more fast-paced than Battlefield, that they can easily just troll the Battlefield fanboys and say their game is too hard and it's just pointless. Well, I'm going to prove all of their theories, all of their butthurt fanboy theories, all of these stupid trolls on YouTube. I'm going to disprove all of them just from this video. I'm going to show you gameplay of both Battlefield and the most recent Call of Duty release, Modern Warfare 3. And the Battlefield I'm showing you is Battlefield 3. It is going to be online multiplayer of Modern Warfare 3, and it is going to be campaign of Battlefield 3 because I do not have the online pass because I didn't feel the need to buy it since I got the game used from my brother, who got it from his friend, and the online pass is already used, so well, here's my little rant on these stupid COD fanboys and the Battlefield fanboys. Let's begin with the COD fanboys. Alright, let's begin with the COD fanboys. These guys are some of the most irritating towards any form of community. Not only Battlefield fanboys hate them, a lot of people can't stand COD fanboys. Observing people like Carl Madison, but on topic, we must say what COD fanboys do is play COD 24/7. Many of them quickscope. Many of them only play COD. Many of them are just trash talkers online. They just have no lives. A lot of them are squeakers. I mean, I'm not just summarizing the community, but a lot of the COD fanboys you see are mostly just little kids. I have nothing against little kids, but little kids that play COD, most of them are just jerks. And that's because COD can make someone a jerk, because of all the rage COD can cause. But if one thing's for sure, any COD fanboy you see that's a grown-up probably lives in his mom's basement, lives with his parents, possibly had a bad life and just dedicated to video games. You never really know. But what COD fanboys do, they just say that COD is realistic when it isn't. You can like COD as much as you want, but it's not realistic. It never was. Not even the first three games that came out were realistic. I'm sure they were more realistic than the Modern Warfare series and some of the other games, but they weren't realistic. Not even Battlefield is 100% realistic. I mean, ammo still pops in the gun without you putting it in there. Not when you're reloaded, but, you know. I mean, all COD fanboys do, they say that Call of Duty is the best game in the world. They say it conquers all. They say that Call of Duty is so awesome that no game can beat it. It's the only first-person shooter that they play, because all the other shooters are difficult. I'll even admit, I was bad at every shooter I played when I was little, and I hated first-person shooters. Until I played COD 4, and World at War got me into COD. And that's the only reason why I play it right now, is because of how fun World at War was. And I didn't buy Modern Warfare, I just got it as a Christmas gift. But anyways, COD fanboys. A lot of trolls you see on YouTube aren't really COD fanboys, they're just doing it for fun. But there are actually some hardcore COD fanboys out there that just want to get the word out. And everything they say makes no sense. Ellis the mechanic has to deal with them all the time. I mean, we all know one COD fanboy we can't stand. But Battlefield fanboys are more of a nuisance than COD fanboys. At least to COD fans it is. I mean, my fans, my partners, we're all platformer fans. And we don't like first-person shooter fanboys coming out of nowhere telling us our game is garbage and it's for little kids, and that Call of Duty conquers it, when Call of Duty does not conquer platformers in our opinion. If you think Call of Duty is awesome, it's fine. It's your opinion. You don't need to tell people that they have to think the same way you do. I'm just letting you all know that. You can't do that. You can, but you shouldn't, at least. Call of Duty is an FPS. You can't compare it to games that aren't FPS. Unless you're talking about multiplayer quality, like I did with my Up Your Arsenal and COD comparison video. But we all know that that wasn't a very fair comparison. Nonetheless, COD fanboys, the reason why most of them are little kids is because most adults play Battlefield because they are aware that Call of Duty is easy. I mean, I'm not counting the non-gamers that just started gaming from Call of Duty. I mean, they think they're that major. They think they're the best in the world when they're just COD fans. COD fanboys, there's a difference. But that's what I have to say about COD fanboys, and let's move on to some Battlefield fanboys. Alright. Personally, I think these fanboys are worse than the Call of Duty fanboys. Personally, I mean. From observation, the Call of Duty fanboys are pathetic, but these guys are pathetic too. Alright, look. Battlefield is realistic, but people use the fact that it's realistic to insult Call of Duty. I'm not trying to defend Call of Duty, but it just makes no sense because they troll COD fans. I mean, hopefully you're enjoying this campaign gameplay right here. I couldn't get that much out of it because I haven't got too far in the campaign. Anyways, Battlefield fanboys go onto Call of Duty videos just to troll the fans. They say, oh, this game's more realistic, but okay, it's more realistic, but what does realism have anything to do with fun? Realism ruins video games. Video games were made for fun and to do things that you can't do in real life. If you want real realism, go outside. I mean, we all can't stand Call of Duty's way better, but we all can't like haters. I mean, who likes haters? These guys won't just, they should just play their Battlefield. Battlefield has some better features than Call of Duty, but they always have to rub it in COD fans' face. A lot of COD fans just want to play COD for fun. I mean, they just have a lot of fun. Some people don't want to go through the challenge of Battlefield. Sure, Battlefield is a challenge, but not everybody wants a challenge. Just like not everybody wants an easy game. As simple as that. I mean, you can find a Battlefield fan anywhere in any Call of Duty video. You just gotta go to the popular ones and look through the comments. They don't like Call of Duty, but why do they go to the videos? Just to troll the fanboys or fans. Specifically innocent fans. I mean, another thing is Call of Duty and Battlefield are nothing alike. Battlefield is a war simulator, and Call of Duty is an arcade shooter. Which means Call of Duty wasn't meant to be realistic, it was meant to just be fun and arcadey. While Battlefield was meant to be realistic and fun at the same time. Both games have their pros and cons. For example, Battlefield 3 has no split screen. That made me mad because I don't have an online pass and I'd like to play with friends, but I can't. Because I don't have any friends in real life that have Battlefield 3. Other than one friend that goes to my school, but I don't even have the online pass, so it doesn't really matter. But the Battlefield fanboys, they're just a real pain. A real pain. They just come out of nowhere and say whatever they want to say. I mean, it's freedom of speech. But it's not freedom of retardation, is it? I'm just saying, if you don't like a game, you shouldn't have to mess with the fans that didn't do anything to you. They like whatever they're gonna like, and you can't change that. Just like you're gonna like anything you like. Nobody's gonna convince you, so why try to convince them? Just let it be. And Battlefield, obviously, is realistic. You don't need to rub it in anybody's face. Everybody knows that. All the little kiddies know that they can't play Battlefield. That's why kids play Call of Duty, because it's easy. And that's what's best for them. They shouldn't be playing shooters at all. They should be playing platformers, in my opinion, but that's what they do. All fanboys are bad. But here, it's just this little comparison between Battlefield and COD. It's just pointless. I mean, it's oranges and apples here. Just because they're both in the same genre doesn't mean they're similar. Activision and EA are both horrible publishers. Developers are being forced to make the games. Well, not forced, but they have an advantage for making it. And this video's coming to a close. But before I close the video, just know, you can say what you want to say, but please stop trolling other fans. Please. Just stop. Call of Duty and Battlefield fanboys. Screw you.
Yeah, suck it, fanboys.